Director Support Mission, Mr. Houston Ferguson. Good evening, Mr. The Honorable Indonesian UNGU Contingent Commander, Colonel Muhammad Fahri SH SIK MSI. Honorable UNGU Coordinator, Mr. Ivan Masud Kasafi. UNGU Coordinator Officer, Mr. Kambo and Mr. Al-Paslan Yasile. And Pakistan Contingent Commander, Colonel Muhammad Tahir Iqbal. Welcome to celebrate 76th Indonesian Independence Day. Ladies and gentlemen, let us start with the opening remarks by Indonesian UNGU Contingent Commander.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening. Good evening. Salut. Namaste. Om Swastiastu. Namo Buddhaya. Salam kebajikan. Before I begin my speak, I would like to invite all of you to say thanks to Allah the Almighty, God who give us mercy and blessing, and so we can attend in this event. The Excellency Director Liquidation Team, Mr. Houston Ferguson. The Honorable Chief of Pillars, Coordinator, Commander of PPU Pakistan, and representative from Nepal. Due respect to my Deputy Contingent Commander, to my colleague in 12 PPU, and ladies and gentlemen. Sir, I want to say thanks, and we're so happy. On behalf of my contingent, I want to say thanks, and we're so happy, sir. You want to spend your time to come to meet our invitation. Please. Since 2008, Indonesian FPU has been conducting their activity in this mission in this country. During that time, they always carry out duty in high motivation and full responsibility. And now, we are the 12th rotation of Indonesian FPU. We'll continue our good reputation and make our country proud. With our motto, adept, dutiful and reliable, and also based on the united core value, integrity, professionalism, and respect for diversity, we will do our best to carry out any duty in this mission with high responsibility, discipline, motivation, spirit, integrity, and dedication. Tonight, let me briefly inform you about COVID-19 situation in our country, sir. We take this speech, some speech from our President, Mr. Joko Widodo, about our situation in our country. Even the number of active cases are still increased, are still there. Gradually, the number is always decreased, day by day. We know Indonesia, maybe there are some international airport in our country, and our out and comer come to our country, and maybe they make some variant from maybe, but we try to avoid with our regulations, sir. But the situation led in Indonesian government to apply some regulation related with international and national flight to reduce the number of active cases. Indonesia doesn't lock down. We don't lock down the country, but for everyone who come to Indonesia must follow the government law or quarantine regulation. We say this regulations because maybe some of you, if we invite to all of you, maybe few time you want to spend your time to go to occasion in our country. But for this time, there are some regulations we must to follow. We must to conduct 5 day or quarantine after we take the swab PCR. If the result of negative, inshallah we will continue to go to the our destination, your destination, sir. Maybe you want to go to Bali, South Sulawesi, Maluku, and many other. Because our country, inshallah, is so beautiful, sir. But for our population, there are more 250 million population more, and we already to take vaccine for one dosis in almost 100% for one dosis, and the second dosis almost 85%, and still progress until the 100% we get it, sir. The next is about the development of our country, Indonesia. That at the age of 76 this year, even in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, Indonesian economic growth is still increasing. The period of January until June in 2021, investment realization reached at last 442.8 trillion rupiah, which is providing more than 620,000 of labor. Indonesian hope that in the next month could meet the target of 900 trillion rupiah and create jobs that will continue to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, the COVID-19 pandemic has reminded us to care for one another. The illness of one person will be a disaster for everyone. It also gives wisdom that collective solution is the only way to get out of all problems, not except the problem we face in the mission area. Following motto, Indonesia strong, Indonesia grow, for this year Independence Day 10. This can only be achieved with great and flexible attitude when facing the disruptional condition. The importance of helping each other and also spirit of the togetherness will also assist us to comply in one shared goal. Ladies and gentlemen, hope the Indonesian Independence Day spirit can influence not only Indonesian Ummah, but also all United Nations component in this El Pasar logistic base, to give our best dedication and contributing during this liquidation phase. In hope we are able to close this mission smoothly as planned. To all guests and all mission components who assist us for the preparation of this event, thank you very much, because without your presence and support, we cannot establish this amazing event. We still need your suggestion, support, coordination, communication, collaboration, cooperation, and critique to improve our performance in this mission. We realize we so weak without your cooperation. We still need your suggestion for our contingent to do our best in this mission area, because without that, I think we can do it nothing. Without we together and good cooperation, I think Indonesian contingent cannot conduct any duty here in the base. Last but not least, on behalf of my contingent, please enjoy this event. Inshallah, we will serve you with our traditional food, sir. Inshallah, we will perform in several cultural dance, and inshallah, in the last, before we finish in the event, maybe we can dance together, sir. Inshallah. Thank you very much. Before I finish my speech, please receive our regard. Garuda! Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam. Good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, next is speech by Director Liquidation Mission. Please welcome Mr. Houston Ferguson.
How do you follow First Sergeant Marisa and then the FPU Colonel Faculty? How do you follow sort of speeches like that on a day like this? Well, I may have a few surprises for you. First of all the footballers that I play with, please stand up. All the football players. All the football players. Okay. You know what my normal greeting is. Come on, ladies. But let me not distract some of the more fun things with the seriousness of today, or the culture and the heritage of today. And I looked online today for facts and interesting things about Indonesia, and there are lots of them. So we all know it's the largest archipelago in the world. We all know. It spans 5,000 kilometers from east to west. And it has 3 time zones. Yeah, so it has 100 active volcanoes amongst 4,000. And it has 600 ethnic groups. And that's a real sign of diversity, inclusion, modernization, working with each other, some of the things which the commander had mentioned. But some of the things you probably may not have known. 80% of the Indonesian population have access to YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp or Twitter. That tells you it's a modern country with a traditional feel. It's also got the world's largest flower. Did everybody know that? Did you know you may know its real name. Its real name is Rafflesia Arnaldo. But that its nickname is called the corpse lily. Yeah, corpse lily. It's also, and perhaps this is the thing that I always like to see when I'm in my various, the jobs I've done and the privileges I've had with the United Nations. And it's also got one of the youngest population in the world, under 165 million, a population of 165 million are less than 60 years old. So this is a very young population. And if you just look around table to table, don't look at me because 30 years ago I was young. You remember that one, guys, right? 30 years ago I was young. But if you look around the table and you look at the different police men and women from this guard unit, you look how young they are. But what a sense of responsibility they have on their shoulders, and they carry it out with such maturity and professionalism. That is about modern policing. It's the only place in the world to observe the Komodo dragon in its natural life. The only place, right? And these are big things, right? What else did I learn from today? It's the hottest spot in the Pacific Ring of Fire. Yeah. So, and this is a little bit worrying. You've got a corpse lily, and it's also the home to the former Headhunter Island. I hope we don't practice that anymore. It's got the second largest coastline in the world. So we're talking about a country that stretches across the ocean, volcanoes, and all of these different things that are going on. But it tells you, as I said, it tells you about a diverse, about a modern, traditional, cultural, respectful, inclusive nation. And part of that inclusivity is the way that this particular element not only do their duties around El Fasher base, but they do it with a great smile. They do it with absolutely fantastic professionalism. But they seem to be, and they are, very much part of the team. And we are lucky to have the Indonesian FPU as part of our Guard unit. But just let me pay just one respect to both the Nepalese and the Pakistan FPUs, because I'm sure that Colonel Fakhri would say, this doesn't work unless it's a team. And so I'm also very blessed. We are blessed as liquidation to have also in Nepal and Pakistan team members on this greater team. So thank you also to Pakistan and to Nepal. My last sort of note from Indonesia, and then I'll just make a few closing remarks. Do you know what the Guinness Book of Records is? So the Guinness Book of Records is a record-keeping organisation that monitors and sets records for everything. Everything from how fast somebody can run, to how deep somebody can dive, to how many needles can somebody swallow. It's got everything. And for Indonesia, it holds the world record for the largest packet of instant noodles. Again, it just tells you about diversity, inclusion, modernism, and everything else that makes this fantastic country very, very special. And I first met in the United Nations. I first started working with Indonesian foreign military unit in Lebanon. And I remember some very, very, very good days and some very, very good times from that. But let me just conclude on a more serious note, because this is a celebration of 75 years of independence. The 17th of August is your very special day. I notice it's now the 20th. What day is it today? 20th. So you've been celebrating a long time now. Okay. But I know this is a very, very special celebration for you. The videos were fantastic. The video I liked the most was the last one, because it was about you guys. And it was about how you were honouring your country, your independence, in a very, very difficult place. We are honoured to have you as part of the team. We're really pleased that you chose to stay with us, and we look forward to all of us carrying out this task that we have as a team. So thank you very much, and good night. So I'm going now.
من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين حمد الشاكرين حمد الناعمين حمدا يوفي نعمه ويكافي مزيدا يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك الكريم عظيم سلطانك اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد اللهم إنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذريتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار والحمد لله رب العالمين.
We invite you to give the first cake to Director Liquidation Mission, and the second cake we invite Deputy Indonesian Contingent Commander to give the cake to FPU coordinator.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Now we kindly invite all of you to enjoy the dinner. Thank you. For your information, the right side of me is for VVIP and guests, and the left side of me is for members of Indonesia. Thank you. Distinguished guest that I love the most, now we will show you wonderful Indonesian dancing from several cities in Indonesia, such as Kuda Lumping or flat horse from Java Island, Toraja traditional dancing from South Sulawesi, and Dayak traditional dancing from West Kalimantan. To shorten the time, let's reopen the session from Java Island. Please welcome Kuda Lumping traditional dance. From Indonesia island of Java to Manhattan ties have been proposed. The first suggests Kuda Lumping may have been a rise of the Ponorogo's war against the Dutch colonial force as a ritual arrangement of battles. Kuda Lumping may be performed in celebration and a special event. Now, please welcome Kuda Lumping Dance! Rich in culture and traditions, in South Sulawesi province, many types of traditional performance are available. For instance, Toraja dance in Tanah Toraja Regency is actually a traditional dance from Tanah Toraja. It combines good, beautiful movements, music, and lyrics. Give applause for Toraja!
Tabe Indo tabe ambi, tabe lako kita sulanasa. Misakada hipotuo, pantangkada hipumati.
Joko, adil kata lino, bacuramin kasar ga, basaingan kajubata.
very well organized, no doubt about that. Food was so delicious, no doubt about that. And you people are so friendly. I'm from India, so we are very. I worked in Indonesia, I worked in a lot of places, and you are very nice people. Know that I worked a lot of Indonesian before coming to UN, and you have been very nice. And thank you for Captain Anga, and then quite a few. All of you are very nice, and you are also part of the welfare committee. Very nice. They are so nice to be with you, and I really hope we keep in touch with you.
Namaste, myself Arvind Vishnu from Nepal, FPU. Today we participated in the celebration of 76th Independence Day of Indonesia. We found the cultural program very rich with diverse culture of the Indonesia, and the food is also very tasty. We found it. Once again, happy Independence Day in Indonesia. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.